until and we're back with some more Judgement Rites from Star Trek. Last time we stopped halfway through, cause I used the walkthrough to finish half a mission, and then we ended up trying to blow up Trelane, which was very annoying because he had a very little tiny plane, and I was in the Enterprise. Target lock is annoying. But we got there, and now we're in the middle of World War I in Germany, which is kind of strange, to be honest. But it could be good, it could be fun, could be exciting, we'll see. Sorry. So yeah, we're just gonna continue on, and hopefully we'll be able to finish this one. Depending how long it takes, I might start the next one. I'm not too sure. We have to see how it goes. And here we go.
Load a previously saved game.
1, 2, 3. Oh, that's right. We're about to do some gambling.
Poker.
Poker. I remember this time in medical school where I got into this game.
Doctor, I see no relevance of your story to this situation.
Spock, did anyone ever tell you that you can be damn rude?
Poker. How unusual to find this activity in Germany during this period. Fascinating.
Fascinating? Just because your ears grow when you bluff?
I've been known to play a mean hand of poker on occasion. I imagine you do too, Kirk, except people seem to keep calling your bluff.
This guy is so mean.
I'm Werner Gillard, the shoemaker. If you are not prepared to play, please leave us.
Excuse our friend. He doesn't like to perform in front of an audience. Hello, I am Richard Sondergaard. I publish the local newspaper. It's nice to see someone as famous as you, Lieutenant Colonel.
Doesn't it worry you, Herr Sondergaard, that you know an enemy ace is standing next to you?
The Baron has given orders for everyone in Gothos to treat you well, Herr Kirk. A fellow pilot honoring fellow pilots, I suppose, although I would not trust the military to follow those orders to the letter.
Welcome. I am Kurt Nielsen, owner of the Gothos Brewery. If you care to join, feel free, if you can pay the stake.
I don't have any money. So let's just scan that. That looks technology.
The tricorder detects nothing unusual.
Well, never mind that. Well, never mind then. Okay, we'll just leave for now.
These aren't organic, Jim. My medical tricorder identifies the substance contained in the keg to be a fermented cereal produced by a malting process.
In other words, beer.
How come Spock gets to ramble on forever with his explanations without interruptions, and I don't?
Poor Barnes. I mean, I might as well just see if I... Oh no, I don't have any money. What am I talking about? I don't have any money, so I can't pay the stake. Guess we'll go to the shops. Not that I've got any money, but, you know.
Charming place. Less technology, more humanity. I like it.
Somewhere in the middle of this European charm is Trelane and the missing ships. Let's find him.
Alrighty, so let's talk stock.
Captain, these items are not typical of what would be available in a German shop in the 20th century. I would theorize that Trelane has set this up for a reason.
Could he be testing us? I've read many reports of superior intelligences testing human beings.
Trelane does not qualify as superior intelligence, Mr. Ellis. He's not testing us. He's playing with us. and I'm rather tired of his games.
I guess we're getting shore leave a little early. Sort of.
Here we are in the early 20th century, living in history. It's a shame that this is only a cheap sham by Trelane. I could get to like this place.
This looks safe. I don't think anyone is going to die here. Do you agree, Captain?
One never knows, Mr. Ellis. Don't push your luck, Mr. Ellis. I don't know. Foot and mouth disease can strike. One never knows, Mr. Ellis.
Yes, sir.
God, this guy is just riding Kirk.
The power contained within one of the clocks is off the scale, Captain. It matches with the sensor readings I took of Trelane's triplane on the Enterprise.
Theories, Mr. Spock.
Captain, the last time we encountered Trelane, he used various items, in particular, a machine hidden behind a mirror as a source for his power. This clock is another one of Trelane's power objects.
And if we could find and destroy enough of Trelane's power,
The village of Gothos would come apart, and we might find out what happened to the Enterprise.
Mr. Spock, continue scanning for power sources.
The tricorder detects nothing unusual.
Okay, so that's why I can scan everything.
There's nothing unusual about the shoes.
Hi, can I help you?
What do you want for that broom? I see you're selling food packages. Is that a coil of rope over on the wall? What do you want for those shoes? That really is a beautiful clock.
It sure is. I can let you have it. Pay me later. Or maybe not. Mr. Uland wouldn't like me to give away something that expensive on a promise. Hi, can I help you?
What do you want for that broom?
That old thing. I can give it to you now. You can pay me later. I'm sure my boss, Mr. Uland, won't mind.
Okay, we're getting stuff for free.
Hi, can I help you?
I see you're selling food packages.
You look hungry. Sure, have it. Pay me later. Hi, can I help you?
Is that a coil of rope over on the wall?
That rope? No one ever buys rope. Go ahead and take it.
This is the nicest shopkeeper in the world.
Hi, can I help you?
What do you want for those shoes?
I'm sorry, but those shoes have already been paid for. Hi, can I help you?
What do you want for that? Really is a beautiful clock. Can you tell me how to make money around here?
Sure, have some money. Oh, I don't have any. I wonder why.
Okay, so there's no money. Okay, so let's just scan the rope.
An ordinary piece of rope. A broom composed of straw and wood. Nothing unusual about it, Captain. Uncooked dead animal matter. I believe this came from a pig.
Well, if it's organic, then...
This looks like pork to me, Jim.
Okay.
Please don't take that clock. My boss would be so upset if something would happen to it.
We do need the clock.
It's like some bizarre game. Perhaps Trelane is putting us through mazes, watching our moves and laughing at us.
We can't give Trelane any excuses, any reason to think we've cheated. We'll find the money to buy this clock and stick it down his throat if we get the chance.
Okay. Then we go back to the tavern, because now I have things to barter with. So maybe I don't need coin. Maybe I just need an object.
And what is the Bluffmeister up to this time?
He doesn't bluff. He just complains about everything.
I do not. If I did, I would have hit the ceiling with my last hand.
You dealt. You deal with it.
There's no hand worse than the one you deal yourself.
I don't want to sit down right now.
A poker table. One of the pleasures...
Welcome, friends. Can I help you?
What can you tell me about the war?
My son is in the army. I fear for him constantly. I've tried to convince the commander at the armory to authorize his transfer. I would do nearly anything for that transfer. Welcome, friends. Can I help you?
What can you tell me about Trelane?
Herr Kirk, you know the Baron quite well, do you not? I doubt I could tell you anything you do not know. Welcome, friends. Can I help you?
What can you tell me about? Can you help me get into this poker game?
I would lend you a stake to enter this game, but it appears that I will have to win a few hands to give you that money.
Gentlemen, I'm busy. If you are not prepared to play, please don't bother me.
I am busy. Please bother someone else.
Welcome, friends. Can I help
Okay, so
you?
this guy's the way to get into
What can you
it.
tell me about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane?
Herr Kirk, you know.
Okay.
No effect. No effect.
See what's in these crates.
A wooden crate containing potatoes. There's nothing unusual about it. The barrel contains beer. The tricorder detects nothing unusual. The tricorder detects
Oh, I know one thing I haven't done. I haven't scanned the people.
Human being in good physical condition. Not the epitome of perfect human health. Not the epitome of perfect...
Okay. The building is no longer on fire. Whether that's intentional or whether that's a glitch, I don't know. But let's go this way. We can't go that way. Okay. How about this way? We can go this way.
I would not get near that dog if I were you, Jim. It's suffering from rabies.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we'll have 100
Save new game.
cents.
Replace
I'm gonna save it right here, right now. And then I'm gonna start it.
No effect.
The phasers are still completely drained.
Right.
Attempting to
The
use
phasers
them
are
would be a
drained.
wasted effort.
What is it, Gringold? Ah, visitors.
Human male in good physical condition.
What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me about the war?
We are a nation of warriors, Colonel. Like your America, we were born in war. We believe that military might gives men the right to take what they want.
What about diplomacy?
I wish we understood it better, Colonel. The pieces of paper that our diplomats sign have too little meaning. If we paid more attention, we could have prevented this latest mad conflict. I lost my grandson at the Marne. What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me? I noticed that you have only one.
I lost my arm in the last war, January 8, 1871, during the siege of Paris during Bismarck's war with France, shortly before Germany's glorious victory. It still didn't bring my arm back. What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you... I noticed. What can you tell me about Trelane? Where can I go to earn some money? What can you tell... What? I noticed. What can you tell me?
Ah, yes, the glorious Baron. I'm a lowly soldier, retired and alone, except for Gringold. I don't think I can tell you anything about him. What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell... Where can I go to earn some money?
I might be able to give you some money, Colonel, if I could think of something useful that you could do for me.
I got alcohol.
I was never very fond of schnapps, Colonel. My wife liked it, though.
Terran cat, feeling very self-satisfied. Nice cat.
It sounds like my pet tribble, Rodney. She has this nice pattern on her fur that looks just like this one.
Tribbles are genderless creatures, Commander.
It always seemed like a woman to me, Mr. Spock.
That's kind of
I'm
weird.
attempting to find a pattern in Trelane's illogic. Please do not disturb me.
Careful, Spock. The logic might fry that delicate Vulcan brain of yours.
Given the many missions we've served together, I'm quite used to being
Oh, it's
bombarded
so
by
funny.
illogic and human emotion.
I hope I'm not this lonely when I get older.
Depends on how many of your friends live to old age.
Oh, this guy, man.
Hello, kitty. Nice kitty.
A painting, Captain. This tricorder detects nothing unusual about this object. An early 20th century recording device, no longer in working order.
Can you fix it?
The gramophone is not functioning. It would appear to be a trivial malfunction.
Do not concern yourself with it, Captain Spock. Klingold does not like loud noises.
Oh yeah, I thought that was the good stage to get the money, but okay.
Nothing unusual about these objects, Captain.
They're beautiful.
Thank you, Captain McCoy. They were given to me by my wife.
A fireplace, Captain.
I feel like the dog
Save
will attack
new
me
game.
if I like
Replace-
go near that building. So let's just save it. Okay, I made it. Oh.
And remember, democracy is weak. It relies on the votes of the foolish masses who are incapable of choosing strong leaders. Constitutional government fosters weakness. The rejection of republicanism is what won the last war for Germany, and it will bring us victory over these stupid Americans.
That's not what they told us at the Academy.
A male human in excellent physical condition. I see that the tricorder is not very good at judging character. A middle-aged human female in average physical condition. A pre-adolescent human female in good physical condition.
Gotta scan of all cases. It's like, whoa, wait a
A
minute.
pre-adolescent human male in good physical condition. A pre-adolescent human male in good physical condition. A pre-adolescent human female in good physical condition.
Alright, that's all that scanning done.
An ordinary oil painting, approximately 30 years old. I detect no unusual readings from it. The map does not register as unusual. The tricorder finds nothing unusual with these blocks. I am scanning the contents of the cupboard. Some chalk, some pencils, and a blackboard eraser. I detect no unusual readings from any of the objects.
Okay.
And I thought 20th century hospitals were grim.
And yet the very best people who taught in a place like this had the power to uplift people's lives, to teach them knowledge, principles, and self-awareness. This was a battlefield where millions of unknown soldiers of knowledge fought to elevate humanity from barbarism.
I wonder what Dickens would have written if he had been exposed to a place like this.
Fascinating.
It's been a long time since I've been in school.
Hi.
Ingrid is very shy, Colonel.
I'll talk to you first.
Shh! I wouldn't interrupt Captain Hartman. You wouldn't like him when he's angry.
Wow!
Wow! A real American pilot! Can I shoot you as an escaped prisoner?
No.
Frau Humperdinck, Colonel Kirk wanted to shoot him!
Oh,
Is that fair?
Okay.
Lieutenant Colonel Kirk, when I grow up, will you teach me how to fly as good as you?
Well,
I guess we're ready to ship you to the academy, Jim.
Are all Americans as handsome as you, Colonel Kirk?
why, Bones, you're never at a loss for words. You answer her.
Boys and girls, let me introduce you to an example of inferior Republican stock. Lieutenant Colonel Jimmy Kirk. Tell us, Kirk, how can you defend the ludicrous American system?
I see no reason to defend anything, Captain. These children are, in spite of your efforts to indoctrinate them, quite capable of growing up to become adults. I am not interested in a debate, Hauptmann. If your system is so superior to, why don't we put it up to a vote? You have a choice between a system that gives you leaders who will oppress you for life, or a system which, imperfect though it may be, allows you to influence your leaders. I see no reason to why don't we put it up to a
Feel like
vote?
it's number 3.
You have a choice between a system that gives you leaders who will oppress you for life, or a system which, imperfect though it may be, allows you to influence your leaders and gives you a chance to bring them to account.
Because that's basically, like what the Federation upholds, right? It's the choices they can make. And no matter who, like every voice matters, right? In the Federation, I'll go with 3.
All in favor of Hauptmann's system, say aye.
Aye!
All in favor of my system, say aye.
Aye!
It appears that they don't want what you offer them, Hauptmann.
I will not tolerate such insults. The Baron will make you all pay.
The comedy music. Amazing.
Jim, wasn't that a violation of the Prime Directive?
Dr. McCoy, this is clearly an imaginary culture with no real existence. The Prime Directive cannot be reasonably extrapolated to affect such a culture.
Herr Kirk, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to ask a question. What do you think about the war?
It's horrible. With any luck, my students won't have to fight in such a war when they get older. Herr Kirk, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to ask a question. What do you think about? What can you tell me about Trelane?
Ah, the Baron. Such a charming man. If all the military and Gothos were like him, it would be a better place to live.
Okay then.
Herr Kirk, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to ask a question. What do you think? What can you... These children are something, aren't they?
They are a little rambunctious, aren't they? Herr Kirk, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to ask a question. What do you think of... I didn't realize that these children are... I didn't realize they let mad dogs teach children.
He's a rather enthusiastic officer.
Captain, another abnormally high reading emanating from the chalkboard.
Please take anything, but not that. Education represents our children's future, and education cannot succeed if it is neglected or if teachers do not have the proper tools.
Okay, so I need the board. I need the clock.
The teacher's desk. The teacher's desk.
20th century equivalent of the captain's chair.
Okay, so the clock and the board. But the thing is that both things are like, oh, you can know. Yeah, well, sorry, the clock. The clock is like, oh, you can take that. Oh, actually, maybe you can't take that. So what I think is that they're all programmed to not let me take those. The objects that are powering everything, that they're defended with their lives kind of thing.
Fluorescent illumination, Captain. A distinct anachronism. The light is encased in shatterproof glass, and the light is far more energy efficient than is typical for illumination of this period. Aside from these anomalies, there are no unusual readings. Fascinating. The mechanism is working correctly. My tricorder detects the passage of time, and yet the exact time count remains unchanged. The actual clock is unremarkable, Captain. No anomalies or unusual power readings.
Okay, so I want to save it.
Save new, replace previous game.
Wait, what if I throw the sticker?
I don't think it wants to fetch, Captain.
Okay, it does not want to fetch.
I think it's dead, Jim.
Oh. I give the meat to the dog.
The dog is now hungrily eating its meal.
The logical thing to do is to have Dr. McCoy treat the animal.
I'll have to get near it. Spock, does the Vulcan nerve pinch work on a Doberman?
That's right. I was like, oh, then Spock can like nerve pinch the dog. But no, it's McCoy's job.
Another satisfied patient.
Let me get rid of the armor.
Save
I feel like
new
things
game,
could go
replace.
badly wrong.
These people don't seem to like visitors.
And I thought these people were supposed to be friendly to tourists.
Fascinating. More illogic. Why would a German colonel be stationed in a small town like Gothos?
Maybe he likes the climate. I don't like the looks of this place, Jim.
I guess you'll want to use the security guard here, right, Captain?
I would have shot you on sight, Lieutenant Colonel Kirk. You owe your life to Baron Trelane's kindness.
I'll try to remember to thank him when I say, why don't you tell your so-called Baron to stop playing games and come kindness? Trelane? I'll try to remember to, why don't you tell your so-called Baron to stop playing games and come out of the castle and face me?
It's not that easy, Colonel. Do you expect the great Trelane to make it easy for you to get back the Enterprise Squadron?
The great Trelane underestimates human determination.
The Baron has given orders that you are not to be disturbed. But if you threaten Gothos, we will kill you.
The tricorder detects nothing unusual. Photographs, medallions, and trophies. The tricorder does not detect anything unusual. The tricorder scan indicates that the safe contains trinitrotoluene, commonly referred to as TNT.
I suppose it might be an asset. Can you get it?
My tricorder indicates the lock is atypical for the period. I would require the exact combination. There is nothing unusual about that plank. A German World War I Army rifle, Captain. There are no unusual readings from it.
There don't have to be.
Indeed, Doctor. By this period, firearms were extremely efficient and deadly. No unusual readings, Captain. This is an ordinary painting. No unusual readings, Captain. This is an ordinary painting. An ordinary metal waste paper basket, Captain. The tricorder detects no unusual properties. This trophy is composed of tin and iron, Captain. An ordinary object. The tricorder detects nothing unusual about it. The tricorder detects nothing. The tricorder. This table is made from mahogany, Captain, a dark wood not native to Germany. This is a refracting telescope, Captain, with a lens 5.91 centimeters in diameter. By the astronomical standards of the era, it is already obsolete as a serious scientific instrument.
But these obsolete toys helped inspire a lot of people in the exploration of space, Mr. Spock.
Perhaps, Mr. Ellis. The tricorder does not detect any unusual properties about this object, Captain.
Okay. So I need a combination to get TNT for some reason. Unless my brain is instantly hooking onto, I need the TNT, and then I don't need the TNT. That's the issue. My brain hooks onto like, oh, I need this, and then says, no, you didn't. You didn't need that at all. You're on the complete wrong trajectory.
I can't believe the trench would be so close to the town.
It shouldn't be. At this point in the war, the Allies had broken through the trenches. That's why Germany surrendered. Their defenses were crumbling, and they didn't want to see their cities destroyed.
Only one of many illogical situations, Commander. The building where we were imprisoned almost burned to the ground. But no other building was touched, and no one seemed concerned about the fire.
What else?
The fact that everyone seems to recognize us, yet the military does not try to intercept us. The building signs in English instead of German. There is much here that is not what it seems.
Young human male, life signs failing. Suffering from internal bleeding and shock. Now that's an odd reading. It's not biological. Maybe Spock should try using his tricorder.
Captain, another abnormally high reading emanating from an object in his pocket. A locket of some sort.
That's odd. I should be able to see immediate improvement in his injuries. But I have no response.
That is because Trelane is interfering. This man is meant to be a dying soldier, whose presence provides drama for Trelane's production.
He'll die.
Logic suggests that Trelane will not allow him to die, except for dramatic effect. Given the inconsistencies I've noticed, it is probable that he may be kept alive indefinitely.
Can you give him something for the pain, Doctor?
Nothing I've done has any effect on him, Commander.
Nothing to report in the West.
What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell about your...
You want my locket? But that's the only reminder of my girl. I'd rather lose my arm.
We need it very badly. If we do something for you, would you give it to us?
I have a letter to my girl. If you see that it is delivered, I'll give you my locket.
An ordinary piece of paper made from the pulp of dead trees.
Well, there's only one girl. I was like, where's the exit?
I see no reason to bring out the letter, Captain.
How sad. I can imagine millions, maybe even billions of such letters written in Earth's history.
Tavern. But there's literally only one girl that I've seen. So it has to be her.
Thank you, Captain. I will see that it is delivered.
My dearest Hilda, you are the sun that lights my shadows. Your voice is the one that speaks to me when all other voices are filled with pain. Only your memory keeps this unbearable suffering from driving me mad. That and the hope that this war will soon end one way or another, and that I may yet live to see your smile.
Yeah.
Nothing to report in the West.
What can you tell me about that locket?
You've delivered my letter? I guess I'll keep my promise. Have my locket.
The locket's power readings are beyond the ability of the tricorder to measure.
Use Spock's tricorder on this.
The locket's power readings are beyond the ability...
Charming little item.
That item contains enough energy to vaporize a 3-kilometer radius.
Okay, so I've got the locket.
There it is, the triplane that shot down the Enterprise.
Why don't you start it up and fly off in a blaze of glory?
This
After all,
guy,
you
man.
are James T. Kirk, the toast of Starfleet. The man who never loses.
Mr. Ellis.
What's the matter, Kirk? The truth hurts?
Wait a minute.
You never let that get in the way of your ego before.
I'm putting you on report. We're all upset, Mr. Ellis, but these insults... That's it. I've taken all I can stand from you. I'm putting you on report for insubordination. We're all upset, Mr. Ellis, but these insults won't solve a thing.
I don't believe in mincing my words, Captain. If you can't accept my honest opinion,
Trelane?
too bad.
Fine, but do yourself a favor and stay... That's it. I've taken all I can... Fine, but do yourself a favor and stay out of my way.
Kirk, I'm going to be in your face so much that you're never going to forget what I look like.
Commander, I know a treatment that has a good success rate at reducing excess aggressiveness. It's called reason.
We need to scan him.
Lieutenant Commander Ellis is showing signs of stress.
I just feel like it's,
Another abnormally high reading
Trelane.
emanating from the
and
plane.
he's trying to, like, push Kirk.
It is in every way a Fokker DR-1, except for that power source. The tricorder indicates the hangar is completely deserted. The odds of Trelane leaving his triplane in the open without setting a trap are almost too small to calculate.
Now let's scan the castle.
I'm picking up immense power readings from that castle in the distance. There is a high probability that it's Trelane's base.
Well, of course it's Trelane's base. Where do you expect Trelane to live? A slum?
Doctor, your display of emotion is quite unnecessary. Captain, the force field around the castle is extremely intense. I get the same energy signature from it as I did from the triplane that attacked the Enterprise.
Mr. Spock, is there any way to penetrate it?
The force field permeates the ground, Captain. The largest weapons of this era could not penetrate the force field. If we could generate a disruption on the wavelength, the field could be breached, although we would not have much time before it was reestablished.
How could we generate such a disruption?
By physically destroying other objects that resonate on that wavelength. Objects like the power objects that we have already found.
Wow, I don't know how to destroy them because I don't have my phasers.
My boss would fire me if he caught me drinking this.
Okay, I need the chalkboard. I need the clock. To get the clock, I need money. And to get money, I need my poker.
Kirk, what is it this time?
You wouldn't happen to know where a man can get money in Gothos.
If a man has no money, he's not a man. Penniless rabble, why worry about them?
Herr Kirk, though my position as school superintendent keeps me busy, I'm always glad to help you.
Where can I go to earn some money?
One might find a little money doing odd jobs around the village.
You get no response.
Excuse me, Gretel, could you answer a question or two for me?
I will try, Colonel.
Can you give me some money?
I have no money. I would ask some of the people in the village for work if you wish to earn a little money.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Hi, can I help you?
What do you want for those shoes? That really is a beautiful... What do you want for those shoes? That really is a beautiful...
It sure is. I can let you have it. Pay me later. Or maybe...
Okay, sorry, he doesn't have anything worth doing.
Hello, Glingold.
What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me about the war? I noticed that you... What can you tell me? Where can I go to earn some money?
I might be able to give you some money, Colonel. If I could think of something useful that you could do for me. What did you do? My rheumatism is much better.
Nothing, Herr Eckhart. I'm just a simple country doctor.
What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me? Where can I go to earn...
I might be able to give you some money, Colonel. If I could think of something useful that you could do for me. Thank you, Colonel. You Americans are very helpful. It's a pity we're at war with you. But wars always end. And today's enemy often becomes tomorrow's friend. Unfortunately, the reverse is often true. Here, it's not much, but money has its uses.
There we go.
Thank you. Perhaps you might be able to use a broom around here.
Why, thank you, Colonel.
This is money, necessary to get goods and services in the 20th century.
And the 21st. I was kind of hoping it would tell me how much money.
Hi, can I help you?
What do you want for those? That really is a beautiful.
It sure is. I can let... That's not enough money to get the clock or the shoes.
Okay, I don't have enough. Alright.
Herr Kirk, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to ask a question. What do you think about... You know, I've heard that chalkboards can be very dangerous to children. I didn't realize they let mad... You know, I've heard that
You want to remove my chalkboard? Nein, absolutely not. I wouldn't consider it unless you gave me a letter from the superintendent telling me to do this.
Well, if you insist, I'll just hop on over to him and we'll get this, nipped in the bud. And I will be the proud owner of one chalkboard. I still have no idea how I'm supposed to destroy these things. Because I don't have my faces. And my and then the like here, it's explode. The entire area will go kaboom.
Herr Kirk, though my position as school superintendent keeps me busy, I'm always glad to help you.
You know, I've been to inspect the chalkboard.
I am very proud that we are spending money on the finest educational equipment, even during the middle of this accursed war. Herr Kirk, though my position as school...
Thank you, Herr Schiller. I don't think I require your generosity.
Any time, Colonel. I thought I had more beer than this.
Okay, he wants more beer.
I do not drink anything more potent than beer.
You don't want to give the Fraulein the wrong impression about us, do you, Jim? We're supposed to be Air Force pilots, not pickpockets.
Do I buy beer?
Herr Kirk, it's good to see you.
Captain, I suggest we keep the money. Given its importance in this century, it will inevitably come in useful.
So I need to get more beer.
I told you I wasn't bluffing. We three kings will take the stake.
I didn't know your good luck was only temporary. I'd be quite annoyed.
I have so few vices in my life. I must do the best I can with what I have.
Whose deal is it?
Save, nuke, replace.
Welcome to the game, Colonel.
Okay, we're playing poker.
3 hours later.
My God! Where did you learn to play poker, Colonel?
Starfleet Academy.
We have enough money to purchase the clock, Captain. I suggest we do so without delay.
Okay, I thought like I had to do something. Choose cards, choose dialogue options. I'm glad that I didn't have to. Because that was what I was afraid of the most. Like, if I had to do a poker game. Oh, God. I've played Red Dead Redemption 2. I know how bad I am at poker.
That's just enough to buy this neat clock.
The clock's power readings are beyond the ability of the...
Not a bad place to visit, but I can't say I like some of the natives.
Well, I haven't fully inspected the trench, so let's go inspect the trench for a bit.
The tricorder detects nothing unusual. The tunnel only extends about 3 meters beneath the surface. My tricorder detects nothing unusual about the rubble. The tricorder detects nothing. This battlefield does not truly represent the misery that was your First World War. A single soldier where there would be dozens. Dirt where there should be mud. Trelane is not providing an accurate depiction of this war, Captain.
At least we have one thing to thank him for, Mr. Spock.
It's hard to believe that I'm from the same species that could create such carnage.
We improved, but that's damning with faint praise. How come these planet-side missions always end up being so damn cheerful?
Think of it. Millions of young kids enthusiastically signing up for a war without purpose, dying without reason, by the orders of commanders who don't care. It's too bad that things haven't changed much in the last 400 years.
Ah, dude.
Kids still die meaningless deaths for commanders who don't care.
This guy, man. So there's nothing else in the trench. So I need that book. But in order to get the ball, I need more beer.
No effect.
I don't think that Fraulein Gretel would appreciate us disturbing her supplies.
When I was a boy, I knew people who used to grow potatoes.
I never scanned that.
The tricorder detects nothing. A wood-burning stove. This appears to be several decades old and is chiefly composed of cast iron. The tricorder detects nothing.
I will never mind that.
No effect.
I recommend against aggressive action in public unless we have no alternatives.
It looks like a real keg of beer.
Colonel, if you want some beer, just ask.
Alright.
Herr Kirk, it's good to see you.
You get no response.
I do not believe the Fraulein is an enemy, Captain. It would be unwise to take aggressive action against her.
This is rather poor schnapps. I should be offended that you would offer me such a brew. But I'm quick to forgive, Colonel Kirk.
Don't know what else has to do with the rope.
Kegs of beer. They are marked for delivery to the armory. Kegs of beer. A collection of kegs of beer.
Well, I would like some beer.
What do you hope to accomplish with that?
A beer mug.
Herr Kirk, it's good to see you.
Do I need to give... Am I being fixated on the wrong thing again? Is that what's happening? Am I being fixated on the wrong thing again?
It is unsafe to return there.
Before I do anything that I'm going to regret.
Captain, there's a 93.4% probability that the commander would shoot me before I could incapacitate him. I do not believe this would be a useful action.
I would have shot you on sight, Lieutenant.
I'll try to remember to thank him. Why don't you tell your so... I'll try to remember to...
But when you see him, you will die. And when you are dead, I will be thanking him.
The Baron has given orders that you are not...
Okay, so there's nothing here. And there's no bell. Oops. I watched my microphone. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with the rope.
A bell tower, Captain. My tricorder detects nothing unusual from it.
Already done the thing with that guy.
Jim, not in front of the children.
Well, why not? Go this way. Let's go back this way over to the plane.
The tricorder indicates that the canister is empty.
Can I pick it
No
up?
effect.
Captain, the power readings from the triplane are still beyond the range of the tricorder to effectively measure.
Can't enter the hangar.
Put it away! Put it away!
Please put it away, Captain.
Wait.
The grass has no unusual properties.
No effect.
This is a beautiful scene. Blue sky, pleasant breeze, cool grass. If it weren't for Trelane and his recreation of the war, I'd say it was almost idyllic.
It is nice-looking grass, isn't it? Reminds me of Georgia in the spring.
I'm confused once again.
I don't think I can fit through that.
Jim, I hope you're not planning on going down into the sewers.
Given Trelane's predilection for opulence, it is highly unlikely that we would achieve anything useful in the sewers.
There's a fine line between necessity and savagery, and I don't intend to cross it today.
This metal grate leads to the sewers of Gothos.
I don't think I can fit through that.
I've been procrastinating it for a bit. I'm completely at a loss. I'm gonna have to look it up. It's been an hour, so I've been doing this mission for about an hour and a half, I want to say. Which is longer than most. It's unfortunate, but I want to, finish. I want to actually finish the game and not just be stuck on the same part again and again and again. So, just be a minute. Apparently, McCoy has to drug the beer.
McCoy has drugged the beer.
I didn't know that was a thing. So now apparently they're knocked out. They are knocked out.
Jim, I hope you're not expecting me to carry that. Hernias were a lot harder to treat in this time period. Jim, I hope you're not... Jim, I hope you're not...
You have taken one of their rifles.
I do not see anything useful in...
Captain, let's not go around carting anything heavy.
I don't need to use that right.
Carrying around large works of art. We need to learn the combination, Captain.
Captain, why do we need to take these documents?
Papers on the commander's desk.
There does not appear to be anything relevant to Trelane here.
A soldier. He is currently unconscious.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I could mind meld with him to get the combination of the safe.
Do it, Spock.
Okay.
Trelane. Trelane. Trelane.
Spock, snap out of it.
He is not paying attention to me. Run away.
The combination, Spock. Concentrate on the combination.
Kirk. I must have revenge on Kirk. Every great man has his enemy. Nothing could be more fun than revenge. The sensation to end all sensations.
Spock!
I am back, Captain. I was able to mind meld with Trelane to an extent through his replications. These men are the crew of the Shinobi, the original freighter that Trelane captured. Their thoughts have been altered by Trelane.
Where is the Enterprise, Spock?
Or the Zimbabwe?
I received the impression that Trelane is holding them prisoner. I also got the combination for the safe. Right 43, left 18, right 29, pull.
I'll get it.
Okay. Okay, but I still don't know how I'm
I see no practical reason for this action, Captain.
Some people aren't practical, Mr. Spock, especially around weapons.
God, this guy. I'm still not sure how to get the blackboard, so just give me a minute. Okay, this is so convoluted and confusing. I literally would have never figured this out. So what I have to do now is I have to use the rifle I picked up on this guy.
You presume to threaten me, Colonel?
I want you to sign transfer papers for Sundergaard's son. Send him away from the front.
How typical of the press. Not too willing to sacrifice for the good of the nation. Untie me, and I shall sign papers to take this little coward away from his duty.
I'll get it.
You have taken the signed transfer papers.
Alright, so use the papers
Thank you, Lieutenant
on
Colonel.
him.
I cannot express my gratitude. If there is anything I can do for you, please let me know. Welcome, friends. Can I help you?
What can you tell me? I need you to spread a rumor about a chalkboard.
You say you need me to convince Herr Schiller to give you the kindergarten blackboard. I would do anything for the man who got the commander to issue a transfer for my son.
Thought I heard something disconnect. I'm like, hang on a minute, was the port disconnected? But everything seems fine.
Herr Kirk, though my position as school superintendent keeps me busy, I'm always glad to help you.
You look worried. It wouldn't happen to be about the chalkboard by any chance.
I have heard the most horrifying rumors about these boards. Do you think they are true?
Absolutely. If you wish, I could dispose of the thing for you before anyone is harmed. I'd need a letter for Frau Hubbarding.
Absolutely. Let me just take pen to paper. Take it when you want to destroy the vile thing.
I was like, I need to get him some beer. No, you don't need to
You
get me
pick
some
up the
beer.
piece of paper.
God, I keep fixating on the wrong thing. It happens so many times.
Well, if the superintendent says you must take it, you must.
I found the wrong way. Okay, so then... Oh!
You put the locket in the triplane.
So I put the locket in the triplane. I put the board in the triplane.
You put the chalkboard in the triplane.
Okay, now I know what I'm supposed to be doing.
You put the clock in the triplane.
Fire in the hole.
Affirmative, Captain.
Kaboom.
Everyone stay well back.
I suppose I should be angry at you, Captain, with your act of vandalism against my beautiful aircraft. But then, barbarians will be barbarians.
There's only one barbarian in the room, Trelane, and I'm looking at him right now. Release my ship, Trelane. And don't you ever grow up, Trelane? There's only one barbarian. Release my ship, Trelane.
My ship. My ship. It's always your ship, your crew. Don't you have anything else to think about? Conquests of your enemies and the fair sex.
Restore the ships you've stolen and return them unharmed.
You're in no position to make demands. I am the Baron of Gothas, the most renowned aristocrat in this part of Germany.
This farcical, wildly inaccurate fantasy of yours.
And you are my prisoner, a mere Lieutenant Colonel Jimmy Kirk. And I will do with you whatever I want.
Save new game replace.
Feel like I'm gonna get this wrong. I'm not looking at my walkthrough.
Captain, I suppose you're about to make your grand plan of escape.
You must think you're pretty clever, Trelane, with your replica of the... Why should I have to make a grand plan to escape from a loser? I don't have to do anything. Eventually, your parents are going to find you and discipline you again. You must think you're pretty clever, Trelane, with your replica of the First World War.
I thank you, Captain.
I wasn't complimenting you, Trelane, although you could have made that trench scene much more... If World War I had been the way you depicted, human history would have been a lot less bloody.
Are you calling the Baron of Gothas a liar?
Not a liar, just misinformed. Use the memory banks of the Enterprise, Trelane. Recreate what's in there. War at its most realistic and terrifying. Not a liar, just misinformed. Use the memory banks of the Enterprise, Trelane.
Wow, that's a glitch.
Recreate what's in there. War at its most realistic and terrifying.
Save, replace.
Save it over 1.
Captain Kirk, I hope you had a good reason for dragging me out in the mud in the middle of the rain.
Look around you, Trelane. Is this glory? Is this valor? Smell the stench of death. While knights fought in the sky, millions died in the mud. Diseased, starving, mutilated. Is this the sort of game you want to play, Trelane? For once in your life, Trelane, shut up and look around you. Look around, Trelane. Take in the ambience, the romance of this place. Look at the proud soldiers celebrating the glories of war. Look around you, Trelane. Is this glory?
But these people lost, Kirk. Shame and suffering is supposed to befall the losers in war.
These were the winners, Trelane. You're inhuman, Trelane. You play games with people and ignore their suffering, just like the people who sent these men to die. You should have been... If you have any real courage, Trelane, if you want to experience real warfare, put yourself in their place. No powers, no titles. Experience the glory of war. These were the winners, Trelane.
Oh, yes. gloriously sacrificing their lives for king and country.
We are the dead. Short days ago, we lived, loved, and were loved. And now we lie in Flanders Field. There was no glorious cause. No glory in dying, in wasting your life without reason. These men knew pain, they knew anguish, but if you could feel what they felt, you would find very little excitement about war, or duty, or honor. You would not wish to experience the emotions they felt, Trelane. What you want to feel, Trelane, is a romance, a fiction, a lie crafted by humanity for generations to cover up the pain. We've learned to live without that lie, learned that our lives are better without it. I hope one day you learn it too.
Are you finished?
Not until I've taught you some sense or until I'm dead.
You're no fun anymore, Kirk. No fun at all. You're preachy just like them. Anything I'm interested in is always wrong.
Release my ship. Trelane, look around you. Does this look right to you? Trelane, you don't go around hurting people and expect them to treat it as though they're having fun. The first thing a life form learns is to release my Trelane.
Then how do you explain this delightful scene around us?
Some politicians decided that the only way to avoid getting hurt was to send other people out to get hurt. We've tried to outgrow that. Not always successfully, as Mr. Ellis might tell you, but we try.
Captain, yours is a most confusing species. Perhaps I should spend some time thinking about it before I talk with you again.
Captain's log. Missing starships have been restored to normal size and are about to return to their assigned missions. It was horrible, Mr. Spock. Trelane recreated one of the greatest tragedies in human history. I've seen a lot, but even that...
The waste of lives is appalling, even when one operates by pure logic. When one considers what those millions of lives that were lost might have done for humanity had the war never taken place. We received the message from the Zimbabwe. It left rather abruptly.
A shame that Mr. Ellis and I could not have settled our differences. He might have made a good officer for the Enterprise.
Unfortunately, Captain, life doesn't always go the way we'd like it. Happy endings are things to be cherished.
Hello, Captain. I'm Captain Gernsbeck of the Shinobi. I thought I would thank you personally before we left for Cephas 5.
A pleasure to meet you, Captain.
Have we met before, Captain? There's something familiar.
Perhaps we did, on some other planet, in some other star system, sometime long ago.
Message from Starfleet Command.
On screen.
I've reviewed your report from your recent assignment, Captain, and have a few comments. I am very pleased with your performance. It was a perfect mission, Jim. Your reputation as Starfleet's best starship captain is secure. Kane out.
Light and darkness.
Captain's log. While exploring an uncharted star system in the Deneb sector, we received what we think is a message from a distress beacon on Onias 2. We're en route to investigate.
Okay, that was it. Okay, good.
Save
good,
new
good,
game.
Good.
Replay.
Place 1, 2, 3.
Yes, quit the game.
And that will do for now because it's been almost an hour and a half. I would have never figured that out. I never would have thought use bones on the bear. Never would have occurred to me. Ever. At all. I'm like, I'm gonna pick the bear up and give it to the guy so then he gives me the note. I was way off. Once again, I was way off. But, you know, that's what happens. That's what happens. My brain very small. Oh man. That was an interesting one. Don't really know what to really say about it other than interesting, you know. Everyone's got their own thoughts and feelings around the setting. But them, you know, and you know, they're all valid. But you know, it's jeez, it's almost ancient history by this point. It's still, you know, just gotta keep on going. Do what we can to the best of our ability. So I don't know. I still don't know where this story is going. Like, was the reason the Alexander blew up just from the first episode with the that space station research thingy? Was it just that's what happened and that's why the Alexander came back and then there's nothing else to do with the Alexander anymore? I don't know. Because I was like, oh, it's gonna be, you know, similar to Star Trek Armada, where the whole thing is around this whole massive arc that you've got to do this, this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. But it seems to have moved away from that completely, as if it was just like a one-off episode kind of thing. Which, I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just I was expecting more from the temporal arc. But, oh well. I guess I'll just have to keep playing and see what happens. But I am enjoying it, but I'm just really bad at it. That's the theme of these games. I'm enjoying it, but I'm really bad at it because I'm focusing on the wrong thing. I latch onto the wrong thing and then I just go with it, and then I just get more and more wrong. And then I look at this walkthrough and it's like, no, you meant to do this. I'm like, why didn't I think of that? Why I didn't think of that? It's because I latched onto the wrong thing. Man. At this point, I might as well just use the whole walkthrough. Anyway, so I have to do this, and then I have to do this. But that seems kind of boring. Honestly, I don't know if this is entertaining or not, because it's like, oh, I need to use a walkthrough, ha ha ha. But it's interesting. I mean, it is buggy. It is buggy as well. But oh, tired. I'm doing my best. My best isn't that good, but I am doing my best. So that's how I count something. Anyways, that's enough ranting and raving. As always, thanks for watching. More to come, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.